It's time now for a look at latest in local news. In the news, law enforcement and school officials in the several South Georgia counties yesterday, including Wayne County on Wednesday morning, had to deal with threatening calls with threats of an active shooter on campus. First incident was reported at Savannah High School, and then threats surfaced in Baldwin, Burke, Early County, Wayne County, Ware County, Camden, Glenn, Vidalia, and Valdosta. As a result, law enforcement from Jesup and Wayne County responded to Wayne County High School, immediately increased their patrols around the school. All schools initiated a level 2 lockdown. All doors remained locked, and all employees were on heightened alert. Here in Wayne County, it became obvious early that this was just another hoax. Teaching and learning continued with limited movement in the building. At 11 a.m., all schools transitioned to level 1 lockdowns, in which doors remained locked and operations returned to normal. Once again, all threats turned out to be just a hoax. Now the question is, will whoever is responsible for the calls be arrested and convicted? The governor's office says the state will use every resource available to catch who's responsible for the hoax calls Wednesday, which caused a wide panic at Savannah High School, where it's been reported that they received the first call Wednesday morning reporting that an active shooter was on campus. Here in Wayne County, school officials sent out statements throughout the day yesterday, last one around 2:20, saying that all lockdowns at the school had been removed and the school had resumed normal operations. School system says it greatly appreciates the appropriate response from law enforcement at the local, state, and federal levels, and all others who assisted in ensuring the safety of our students and staff members. Once again, all this took place yesterday around southeast Georgia. Again, schools open today and resuming normal day-to-day operations. The Wayne County Sheriff's Department announces that on November 28th, deputies were dispatched to McKinnon Street in reference to a suspicious person with a gun. The suspicious person was identified as Zachary Maurice Richardson. A BOLO was issued for Richardson on November 26th for a homicide which occurred on November 28th in Cumberland County, North Carolina. Richardson is currently in the Wayne County Detention Center and awaiting extradition to North Carolina. The firearm has been recovered. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Early voting continues today, 2 days left, today and Friday. The time 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Hall Richardson Recreation Center, which is located at 644 North 4th Street here in Jesup. On Wednesday in Wayne County, 673 more voters voted. Wayne County's total after 3 days of early voting at 2,588. Statewide, over 1 million votes have been cast already. Election date is Tuesday, December the 6th. Everyone expecting a close race. Both parties encouraging their voters to get out and vote. Former President Barack Obama in Atlanta today supporting Raphael Warnock's campaign. This is the former president's second visit to Georgia to campaign for Senator Warnock. On the Republican side, leaders in the Republican Party questioning Walker's strategy down the stretch, as the Republican candidate has not had a public appearance in the past 5 days. Warnock and the Democrats have spent twice as much money in advertising this week than Walker's campaign. Latest ads has former Republican candidate for U.S. Senate Gary Black saying he can't support Walker in this campaign. Walker defeated Black for the Republican nomination. And it's all coming to a close. Election date Tuesday, December 6th. Again, on that date, polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Wayne County Commissioners set to meet Monday, December 5th in Courtroom C. On the agenda under new business, consider and approve the 2023 LMIG list. Consider and approve engineering services agreement for the new industrial entrance road. Consider and approve engineering services agreement for Sunset Boulevard Improvement Project. Consider and approve Industrial Development Authority agreement. And consider and approve amending the 2022 budget. Several board appointments are on the agenda. Also, items with the administrator, items with commissioners. Under executive session, it says litigation. All that's set for Monday, 6 p.m. in Courtroom C. Wayne County School Board is currently in Atlanta at the Renaissance Waverly Hotel and Convention Center as they're going through their GSBA annual school board training. Again, that takes place up until December the 2nd in Atlanta. After 14 months after being indicted, former Brunswick Judicial District Attorney Jackie Johnson finally has an arraignment date. On Tuesday of this week, Senior Superior Court Judge John Turner scheduled Johnson's first court hearing for December 29th. Turner's order says on that day, Johnson can formally enter her plea to 2 felony charges against her, and that he will also consider her defense attorney's motions to dismiss one of the charges. Johnson's been free on bond since she was indicted back on September 2nd of 2021. She's accused of hindering the police investigation in the aftermath of the Aubur's murder for allegedly telling 2 Glenn County police officers not to arrest Travis McMichael, the man who shot and killed Aubrey. She's also accused of violating her oath of office. Turner, a former Bullitt County judge, has been assigned because all the Glenn County judges recused themselves from the case. His 2 cents order did not explain why it's taken 14 months to set an arraignment date. Motion filed by Johnson's attorney to contend that there's no evidence at all that Johnson told anyone not to arrest McMichael the day of the shooting. After the killing, Johnson recused herself from the case because Greg McMichael once worked for her. She called District Attorney George Barnhill in the next circuit over, asked him to take over the case. Barnhill oversaw the investigation but eventually recused himself, but not before writing a highly controversial letter in which he said the shooting of Auberry was justified. Once again, the arraignment date for Jackie Johnson has finally been set, the date December the 29th. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Holiday season's underway. Countdown to Christmas now 24 days and counting. Here in Wayne County, the holiday shopping has begun. As always, this holiday season, we encourage everyone to shop at home, support our local businesses. A lot of special activities for the holidays, including tonight's live nativity at the JC Fairgrounds from 6 to 8 p.m. This is put on each year by the members of the Altamont Baptist Church. Can't make it tonight. They'll also be having it tomorrow night, Friday. Again, the time from 6 to 8 p.m. This year's walk-through event. Again, the time today and Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the JC Fairgrounds. Also tonight, the Jesup DDA having their annual lighting of the Christmas tree at the James R. Bland Park. Entertainment from 6 to 6:45. Songs will be performed by the Jesup Church of God Kids Choir. Kids from Jesup Elementary and Martha Ross Smith Elementary will also be performing as well. Miss Sybil Lynn on hand to light the tree. All that this evening at the new James R. Bland Park, which is location in the old Chamber of Commerce building. Don't forget the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade set for this Saturday night, 7 p.m. in downtown Jesup. Theme is an old-fashioned Christmas. Always a great parade, another tremendous crowd expected, so come early, do some holiday shopping, get a bite to eat, enjoy the annual Christmas parade in Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade set for this Saturday night, 7 p.m. in downtown Jesup. And then the following week, the City of Scriven getting ready for their Christmas in the Park, Thursday, December 15th from 6 to 9 p.m. Activities include bounce houses, hot chocolate, s'mores, marshmallows, popcorn, 42,000 pounds of real snow, lighting the tree at dark, free admission. Kids 12 and under must be accompanied by an adult. And it all takes place at the Grace Community Center Park at 501 Bill Royal Street. Once again, the date, Thursday, December 15th from 6 to 9 p.m. in Scriven, Georgia. That's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.